EPL action Saturday, Newcastle taking on Leeds.
Yeah, Newcastle, as I said earlier, they blasted Leicester by 3-0. It was a really just an awesome performance, especially in that first half. In the second half, they kind of struggled to keep the ball possession, but all the work was done in that first half. Now, they've been in really good form so far in the season. They're sitting at the second spot of the EPL with not a very flashy roster. I mean, yes, they've been bought out by some very wealthy people. They did make a couple of strong signings, but it goes to show that this is a new era for Newcastle. And as for Leeds, they're sitting dangerously close to the relegation zone. Of course, they're gonna play tomorrow against Manchester City. But in this match against Newcastle, I looked at this in many different ways, and I do think there's going to be a lot of goals here. Newcastle at home, they've been really, really careful not to concede. They've conceded, I believe, just 5 goals in the 8 matches, which is really nice, scoring 17 in the process. So I do expect Newcastle to score at least a couple of goals, especially against this really soft Leeds defense. Leeds on the road, they've conceded 17 goals, which is one of the worst defenses on the road. But they have scored 10, which is, I believe, the 6th best away offense. So I do expect Leeds to get in the score sheet, possibly both teams to score here, something like a 2-1, 3-1 type of situation. So I like the over 2.75 goals at -115.
All right, Paul, let's get his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. EPL action for Saturday, Newcastle and Leeds. He likes over 2.75 goals. The return is -115. All right, you guys are tuned to Soccer Silly here with us Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. Paul, before we get here to the recap, I want everybody know what you have going over at Tony'sPicks.com. We flashed the best bet records here. Very impressive here. 48, 24, and 8. Last 80 best bets document over at Tony'sPicks.com. The Big Five is back in action. What do you have going over at the site?
Okay, I just loaded that Tuesday best bet. Goes live in about 25 minutes from now. It's in the match, of course, between Manchester United and Nottingham Forest. I do have several best bets, one for each day. I have one for Wednesday, one for Thursday, one for Friday, and one for Saturday. I do have an early bird, a Champions League best of the best. It's guys, the line is gonna change come game time. Of course, this match goes live on February 14th, so there's like 2 months from now, 1.5 months, I should say. But still, the price is going to change, the line is going to change, so you want to get the best value right now. So I got several plays, as you can see at my page, like 6-7 plays. Most of them are best bets, but you don't really have to pay for this individually. You can get a 3-day pass, a 7-day pass, or a monthly pass. And you can use the promo code that Tony gave you, and you'll get all of these plays and all the other plays that I load during that time for a fraction of the price, which is, your best value is right there.
That's right. Get on board here with Polygos over at Tony'sPicks.com. And of course, you could take a look here at the action here for today. Great results here in the best bets here. We'll pull that up again for you right now. 48, 24, and 8. Last 80 best bets. That is all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com for today's action. We do have a best bet today from Tuesday action. Paul in action here, getting on board here with that, as well as a lot of plays up here at the top here. As you can see, individual plays here from Paul here as he's in action here with a Saturday best bet, Friday EPL best bet of the day, also Champions. We get into Champions League as well here, as well as the French best bet of the day for Wednesday. So lots of action here from Paul. Now, instead of buying all these plays individually, probably your best value right now. Why don't you try Paul out for a weekly All Sports Pass? Get all of Paul's premium plays here for 7 days. Includes all his Big Five action, right? We got the EPL in, this La Liga, French League coming in. So you guys who want to get on board with that 7-day pass, all of Paul's premium plays for 7 days, and we'll save you some money here when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Paul's page by clicking the link here in the description. Click on the All Cappers tab and when you land on this page, then of course you'll find his profile page and go ahead and scroll down and find those plays that are in orange, which are profit guarantee, meaning they must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credited back in your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Or the longer term passes, which are not profit guaranteed because they're sold at such a great discount, like that weekly pass that we talked about. So go ahead and get on board because that'll cover you all through the weekend. On the weekend, Big Five. Of course, we have a lot of midweek matches as well. So that 7-day pass is a great way to get introduced to Paul Lagouretos' service here at Tony'sPicks.com. So get on board with those best bets. All right, Paul, it is now time for the recap.
Okay, these are all EPL plays for Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Starting with Leeds versus Manchester City, we're going to take the first half under 1.5 goals at -135. Moving on to Friday, West Ham versus Brentford. We're going to take the over 2.5 goals at +101. EPL on Friday, Liverpool versus Leicester City. We're going to take Liverpool -1.5 at -113. Moving on to Saturday for Fulham versus Southampton. We're going to take the over 2.75 goals at -102. If you don't know what the 2.75 goals, this is essentially a split line between over 2.5 and over 3 goals. So if there's exactly 3 goals, this bet is a half win. We need 4 goals for a full win. And final play is Newcastle versus Leeds on Saturday again. Over 2.75 goals at -150.
There you go. The 5-pack here from Paul Lagouretos. So get on board here with Paul and find those bets by clicking the link in the description. Click on the All Cappers tab, and you'll land on Paul's handicapper page and get signed up for his best bets on the board right now. As we flash those best bet numbers, they are absolutely impressive right now with Paul. As you will show you here, he's 48, 24, and 8 last 80 best bets document over at Tony's Picks. So go ahead and get signed up. All right, that's going to do it here for this edition here of Soccer Picks Daily. Join us again tomorrow live at 2:15. We'll do it all over again. Bring in Paul, and he'll give you 5 plays here from European football, and possibly we'll see other continents. But looks like we got the big 5 in action now. So check us out again tomorrow live at 2:15 Eastern Time. All right, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great evening, afternoon, make it a winning one. We'll talk with you again tomorrow here on Soccer Picks Daily.